second. I actually care more about women, so much so that I would never want to seduce them for sex, even if they wanted to. And that's going to be point number one, which is that women are willing that doesn't care about them in order to try to make the guy care about them. So they try to use their body to seduce men. And that is entirely evil, just as evil as man trying to seduce a woman with his words or his body or his money. It's unloving. And so what's the opposite of love? Well, fear. And another word for it, and it manifests as in darkness. But evil is a strong word, so I'm going to attempt to justify the use of that language with top 10 ways. And starting with that would have been point number one, that women will seduce men, just like men seduce women. And that's because they don't have love in them, and that's because they haven't been taught the process of how to really love yourself and be and overseeing them. And that's point number two, is that as a woman, I would recognize that I'm the weaker sex, weaker mind, weaker body, and that my father, or hopefully they would be into like telling me don't wear that certain revealing clothing to school, and all related items like that, like don't seek premarital intimacy. But women reject that, and that's the dark side of women, that they'll reject a loving, caring father for some guy at school or whatnot who doesn't care about them. And part of that suggests that they shouldn't be. They should not be even. We should have gender separation. All right, point number three is women are. There's my fucking lucky viewer. All right, so women hate each other, and it's understandable that they do, but it's still evil. Like, for example, women will be envious of their perhaps daughters or sisters that they're seducing another person, man or woman, or another, and often it's the people that are like even the same age as the mother's age. They're drawing and attracting in all those men, so they're capturing all the men's attention, and women get upset about this, and so that's why they either. Hey guys, all right, so yeah, it's advice to seek after people and see, when women like attention, and what they'll do, another evil thing women will do is they'll you see, one of the big problems is this idea of boyfriend. Maybe the woman's trying to get, say for example, in a attention from all the other men, and that's not bad, but it is bad if the woman's not also claiming her man. So there's this thing that women should do in public, is it's kind of these physical and gestures of claiming their man, like being close to him. Like, people think that either that's patriarchal and that's wrong and that's disempowering to women. But it's not easy to be, and it's like it's taking extra time directed towards you, and so a lot of this of men and women is a result of non-committal relationships. Even some people, and they use the term relationships because that's what it is. It's ambiguous. It's not even like a marriage. A marriage is a kind of relationship, but it's pretty black and white. It's not this situationship that people are like. All that is people saying that sex is more important than the person. Oh, red light. Gotta reduce speed ahead. Actually, take this. Yeah, so getting on track again. So what else is these dark aspects of women? Well, women get away with a lot of things because they're not like, if they say something stupid or act stupid, they're not going to be like called out for it, especially by men who try to like accommodate them. Or a lot of men will say that, oh, how dare you say women are bad, but those same very men, guess what they do? Those same men are the ones quickest to want us to do, like, especially in like universities where it's very woke, quote unquote. Those same men are just as fast to like agree with everyone says and simp to women just to have sex with them, and they don't care about anything except having sex with women as quickly as they can. So they're like soulless woke simps. And I wouldn't want to be that, even if it meant having sexual access to more women. Those women are wimps as well. Wimps and simps. Because you have to be a dispassionate coward in order to allow a man to, or a woman to be with you, and then that person might be with other women. It's like no claim of territory, no wanting to have an intertwining of the souls, So let's visit the Garden of Eden. I should have mentioned this initially, but you even look at the Garden of Eden. Like, what happened there? Well, in the Garden of Eden, you had the woman being persuaded by the devil, quote unquote. Now, whatever degree that reflects on day-to-day real life circumstances, however that metaphor holds true, women are more emotional, at least because they have their period, if not for a series of other reasons as well. All right, I'm trying to calculate my trajectory here. because traffic looks heavy. All right, think, guys, think. Outmaneuver traffic. Outmaneuver traffic. Yeah. I think sometimes getting on the highway is still the best option. You know what I mean? Like, even though it's slower, there's no lights. Once you're on, you're on. But I could take this other exit. Maybe that's a better strategy. We'll see. I'm gonna try getting on. I'm gonna take the risk. Give it a try. And often Google, I find, sends you on the highway. I guess it differs depending on where you are in the country, but at least in Hawaii, I think it's kind of unique, and there are like side roads which make it possible to navigate to the same destination without using the highway. But we'll see. We'll see how this takes us. So yeah, like Garden of Eden scenario, you have the woman gets corrupted, and gets seduced, and women do get seduced more easily than men. I think part of it is because women are like sheltered by men, and so that way they're not as careful and discerning. But I also think that there's elements of boy, and I think there's elements of that woman's like just different kind of mind. Like woman's mind is the estrogenated mind, or estrogen influenced mind, is more about having social interactions for the sake of like having closeness and a connected society. Yeah, come on, boys. Let's work through this traffic, team. Alright, whoever's going a long distance better be in the fucking far right lane. Ooh, here we go. Option. Okay. Come on, boys. Work it. Work it. Okay. Oh, here we go. Nice. Oh, fuck. Shit. Ah, we were fucking still alive in this nigga. Ah. Any boy swag. Any boy swag. Oh yeah, that's what we're doing, man. That's what we're doing. We got big stuff going on. Big stuff. Come on, boys. Really? Honey boy. Very